live again. Apparently I couldn't make a phone call and go live at the same time. So, am I recording? Anybody there? Yep, okay. Who's tuning in? Okay, Joanne. Yeah, I just called the fire department. Come and get me out of the van. Stock. The van broke. Yeah, the ramp. Well, my wheelchair's broke, and whenever I go over a bump, the brakes lock in and the chair stops because the one engine on the brake on the wheelchair on the left side is broken, and it's going into the shop tomorrow. It's just nothing but problems, one after another. And so I was getting on the ramp, and I kind of gave it a little speed, and I hit the little kick plate. And this thing is pretty strong. I've been doing this for 15 years. And the two cables on either side of the plate broke. So anyway, I got on the ramp, and I was able to pick up the plate by my hands, and I was going to get in and go hear some music. And then the plate, I had to kick it down to get in the van, but the ramp stopped about halfway, and it won't go up or down now at all. So I'm stuck in the van with a broke-ass wheelchair. And then a couple people texted me when I was on the phone, so I think Harry's coming, but I'll stay on the line here. The fire department's coming. You're in for some excitement. Live Facebook reality show. Shawn's Facebook reality show. Tune in now. You never know what's going to happen. 24 hours a day. What kind of stuff happened today, Shawn? Oh, man. I wish this was two ways, like people could, chime in. Well, some people can type stuff. So, I see a few people are watching. Karen Brush, my cousin. Ken Hickey, how you doing? Hi, Karen. Thank you. Tammy Greer. Hi, Tammy. Dave. Colleen. Hi, Colleen. I could say something funny, but I'm going to save it because only Colleen will laugh. Dawn Marie. Hey, how are you doing? Brenda. Long time. Frustration beyond belief. So, this is what people with wheelchairs deal with. When things go bad, they go bad fast. Mobility is a huge thing. Thanks, Brenda. I am handsome. Yeah, let me fix my hair. Yeah, so apparently all the trouble I'm having with this wheelchair is that it was never set up properly. And I was never totally comfortable in that chair. And it's causing all the premature wear. And there's a thing, for those who don't know, in Canada, in Ontario, we have what is called Assistive Devices Program, where if you don't have money, you apply and they help you get a wheelchair and stuff. So the program is great. It works. It's one of the only ones of its kind in North America. There's other programs across the country and through the United States and Canada. But this ADP, Assistive Devices Program, has another branch of it called the Central Equipment Pool, CEP, and they call it CEP. And when you need a special piece of equipment, like I have tilt on my seat so that I can tilt back, and when you need that, you have to deal with the Central Equipment Pool, the CEP part of the ADP. And you have to sign a contract that they're the only ones allowed to work on your chair. So they have this monopoly. And in 2015, when I was every 5 years, 5 years is like the minimum to apply for wheelchairs. And I think the fire department's coming. All right. So At that time, 2015, I had been through my second chair. I had my first one in '04 or something. And then 2010, I got a new one. So 2014, I started the process and got a 2015 chair. And Shoppers Drug Mart had the contract for the SEP pool chairs. And I signed the contract and agreed that they would be the only ones that worked on my chair. Then after a period of time, the service wasn't very great. I had preferred to stay with the service company I'd had for 10 years, but I wasn't allowed because of the way it works. And then at one point, I couldn't get a hold of anyone for a repair from Shoppers Drug Mart. And about 2 months went by, and I had called the press and a few things, but nothing ever came out of it. And then all of a sudden I was contacted and told that Shoppers Drug Mart let go of the wheelchair division, and a new company, Motion Specialties, had taken it over. And they were under a gag order for 2 months. They weren't allowed to talk to their customers. That's not good business. So, where is someone supposed to go for service and repair when you've signed a contract? And they avoided it. So over the last 3 years I've been with Motion Specialties. It's been terrible service. It's a monopoly. Wherever there is a monopoly, there is terrible service. And I can tell you firsthand, I'm not the only one that's suffering from this stuff. I want people to share these videos that I'm doing lately, because the word needs to get out about your tax dollars helping the most vulnerable people in our society that are being told that they don't have a choice who they deal with, and the service is terrible and it's affecting people's lives. I'm pretty good because I have a voice that I can speak sensibly and say what's going on in my world, but there's people that are far worse off than me in very much worse situations. You're disabled, you're on the poverty line. Yeah, you got a roof over your head, you have no social life, you can't get out. These are things that are, frowned upon in our society, but is quite normal for a lot of disabled people. And there needs to be a change to this system with ADP and the SEP pool program. I could tell you numerous stories, but it would take probably an hour to tell the whole story. I have sent some videos to the press. I want this story to break in the news about the way people are being treated and handled, the way money's being spent, and it doesn't make any sense at all. The most vulnerable people in society, if a company's not making money and they're in a service industry to help people, it's not about making money, it's about helping people. You can't go around saying you're there to help people when the bottom line is not even being met. The program isn't working. The service is terrible. And it needs to change. And the other thing is the competitive market will make prices drop. And you can deal with who you want. So, I want people to talk to their MPs on my behalf. I've already spoken to one this evening, Jane McKenna in Burlington. The Minister of Health should know. I told Jane McKenna's office, I'll go to Toronto, I'll talk to Doug Ford. A lot of people don't like Doug Ford and what he's doing, but he's the guy in power right now, and if he wants to save money, he should be taking care of the places where it really can be saved and help people. I think that's a logical argument for anybody that's sane and sensible. I don't care who's in power. This isn't a political thing. This is a branch of the government, the health service, and something that's supposed to help the most vulnerable people, and it's not doing its job. So, what else can I say? And I'm getting lots of people showing up here. It's cool. I don't know where the fire truck is. I thought it was here earlier. But I'll keep waiting. Shawn Brush Live on Facebook. Yeah. So again, with my van, you know, the immediate thing is my wheelchair, just my freedom and my need to, on bad days, to get from the bed to the toilet. You know, that's a pretty significant need, you know. Now, you know, I can manage and I got PSWs, but it's just, that's the reality of things for disabled people. Now, my van, another story. It's a 2002. It's got 230 or 40,000, 234,000 kilometers. It's been good to me. I drive around locally. Went to Nashville 1 year. Went to North Bay for a few summers. Went to Sudbury a couple of times. Good memories in the Grey Ghost. And it's going the way of the ghost. So, might be able to patch up the ramp and use it for the next little while, but I need something newer and more dependable, and get this cowboy rolling. Also, a big thanks to Justine Fisher. She's doing a poster for my event on October 14th at the Boston Manor. It's going to be Shawn Brush, the Personics. With the Personics are a great local band with original members of Crowbar, Sonny Bernardi and Terry, and Neil Nikifor on bass and Chris Dahmer on piano. And Ginger St. James is going to come and play. And who else? Sarah Beatty. She's been touring around North America. And also, who else? Ellis and Transit, local band. They're really good. A few surprise guests. Hopefully they make it. And Maddie Simpson and Justine, both, they played with Fred Eaglesmith on the road for about 10 years. They're going to come. Caroline Wiles, great singer-songwriter. She's got a new video out. She's going to be there. And we're going to have some fun. We got, there's about 5 big pool tables there, snooker tables, 4.5 by 9, and size-wise. And hopefully we can get a little tournament going in the day. See if my sister said she might try and run that. And I've got one of my paintings. I had a print made of a waterfall that I did, and I'm going to do a silent auction on that. I've gotten some prizes and gift certificates. For the ladies, there's like eyelashes, hair salon. There's a coupon for a tattoo from a tattoo artist named Krista up on the mountain, on Fennel, in the Hamilton Mountain, that is. And it's a $100 gift certificate towards a tattoo. Got a few restaurants here locally that have happily donated some gift certificates. There's a place here at Aldershot called Hobbycraft that has remote control airplanes, and they donated a drone with a camera in it, so that'll be up for a prize. And you know, there's just odds and ends and things like that. My friend Snow Heel Slim said he'd donate a homemade rocking chair. And oh, here comes the fire department. My battery is slowing down. Hey, man. You found me. Were you here before?
No.
No? Okay, all right. I'm on live Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go, people. Fire department's here. I'll let you know how it works out. Cheers. I'm in my apartment. For those who are following my live posts, the firemen came and helped me. Got the van back underground, lifted the wheelchair out, then they lifted me out, then we got the ramp to close, and as the ramp was going up, this piece of metal, this broken piece, fell out of the ramp. There's one on the left and one on the right. The other one is still connected, but this whole piece fell out. So they both snapped, and the cables let go that hold up part of the ramp. The ramp didn't fall or anything, it's hydraulic, but there's a foot plate that's attached by cables, and this kind of works the cable mechanism. So maybe I can do some fiddling with it, get it functioning so I can do stuff. Anyway, all that said and done. Oh, and the cables also kind of help tension on the ramp to keep it from twisting the ramp, keeping it straight and not warping it and twisting the metal and stuff. So, yeah. Oops, my phone's doing weird things here. There we go. Thanks everybody that's tuning in and watching. Share my stories about wheelchair misadventures, mobility issues. Shawn Brush Live on Facebook. It's the new reality TV show. I won't say tune in tomorrow at the same time because Shawn Brush Live on Facebook is 24/7. You never know when it's going to happen. But you can share with your friends and you can say, you got to start watching it. And maybe what I'll do is I'll start at the beginning of each one, I'll give it a number. You know, this is the first season, and tonight this would be the third episode because I did 2 other videos earlier. So this will be the first one marked with Shawn Brush Facebook Live reality show. And it's about everything in my life. So this is season 1, episode 3. And today's date is, I don't know, what's the date today? Somebody tell me. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday anyway, whatever. It's near the end of September. So, that's that for now. And if you want me to keep talking, give me some thumbs up now. I'm not seeing any thumbs. Oh, it's the 25th. Thanks. 25th of September. Thanks, Drew. Michael McGuire, thank you. It's like everybody. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Dark reality, bro. Can't you handle the reality, man? You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. Well, I think I can. So there. So one more reminder, October 14th, it's a Sunday. That's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's good.
You don't want no one to see you when you're down. You don't want no one to act like a clown, no. You don't need no one to help you wear a frown. Why do you hang around? You say there's nothing that no one can do. It's just one of those things we all go through, and it'll be over in a week or two. Bye-bye, baby blue. Everyone's felt what you're feeling now. Everyone gets through somehow. Nobody wants to be left out, especially you right now. 'Cause everyone here's got a reason to be. Everyone knows exactly what it means to be heartbroken, down on your knees, asking why me. Everyone wants to know what's going on. Everyone wants to know when you're leaving town, 'cause it's been over for so long. Even I thought you'd be gone. Even I thought you'd be gone.
We are here at the Mercedes-Benz dealership in Burlington, Ontario with the fabulous Cricket Cowboy, Shawn Brush. And we are van shopping today because this dude needs a van. And on Sunday, October 14th, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., we have got a fundraiser going on at the Boston Manor on Fairview Street in Burlington. And it is to raise funds for this gentleman to get into a new van. So we're looking at vans. We've got a short list of 3 vans. And right now we are at the Mercedes dealership, and we're just going to have a look and see how Shawn feels about this car and whether or not he can get in and out. We are looking at the 2008 Train Metris cargo van, and we've just received a quote from the Mercedes dealership. We're looking at a cargo van with the 135 wheelbase, so that possibly he can tow in case we go on a big Ontario tour with the Crooked Cowboy. Okay, so what do you think, Shawn? Are you going to try and get in this baby? What do you got to say about it?
Well, this one's the passenger one, but it's similar to the cargo. It's a pretty fancy. It is a Mercedes. It's pretty overwhelming. Yeah.
Well, let's check it out.
All right.
We're here at Discovery Ford on Brant Street with Shawn Brush, Crooked Cowboy. We're doing some van shopping. Tell us, you're a big Ford guy, right, Shawn?
First on race day.
So you've always driven a Ford?
No.
No?
No. With the wheelchair, yes.
Yeah?
Before that, with my manual chair, I had a big green Eldorado Cadillac. And then before that was a white STS North Star Cadillac. And before that was a really crummy lemon. It was a burgundy colored Cutlass Sierra. I think it was a Cutlass Sierra. And when I sold it, the 2 guys that bought it drove away, and it left 3 trails: 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 red. And I drove down the street. And then before that, my first vehicle was a Pontiac Parisienne, 1986, the last of the dinosaurs.
My father had one of those.
Yeah, it was a great car, and I sold it to my brother-in-law's father, and he drove it for the rest of his life, and it had a lot of miles on it.
All right, we're here with Shawn Brush, Crooked Cowboy at Leggett Buick Chevrolet GMC. They are the car dealership in Burlington, and we're here looking at the GMC Savannah. Now, this isn't the actual model, perhaps, that we're looking at, but we're looking at a base model white utility van, and we're checking them all out. And this is the third one that we looked at on day 2 of van shopping with Shawn Brush. And we're gonna have a little look-see at the interior and make sure that he can fit in, get in. What do you think, Shawn? How's your day going today? It's a special day for you, I understand.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes, everybody.
It's Shawn's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday van shopping. And this cargo van, GMC cargo van, these are pretty slick. And I think they're pretty reliable. And so far, our pricing is in line with Leggett's being in a favorable position on a new van.
This is an extended version,
Right.
with the
This is the
glass.
full size.
So this is the full size.
Yeah.
There's also the shorter version, which is the
And then
155.
And then, yeah, the mid-size.
Yeah, there's only 2 sizes. There's
Okay.
the short and the long. So this is the long of the 2.
Okay.
And then you can go with glass, without glass, depending upon where you wanted to go. No seat, with your version. I wouldn't do it straight forward, do the handbrake. Then of course we were adjusting the distance between the 2 seats.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know what's going on. Everyone wants to know when you're leaving town, 'cause it's been over for so long. Even I thought you'd be gone. Even I thought you'd be gone.